Hello, fly girls, fly boys, fly thems, everything in between, fly kings and queens. I have a fly king with me today, a fly Cameroonian king. Everyone say hello to Eric. Woo!
Hi.
So Eric and I, we met on a shoot for Ling Ling, and
Yeah.
he's just good vibes, very positive, very good energy, and he's given me a lot of good advice. And I'm really happy to have him here today. And I'm especially happy to have him here today before he's even more famous than he already is. Are you allowed to tell us what you're going to be working on, Eric? Or no?
Through the interview, I will tell you.
Okay.
I will tell you.
So yeah, soon Eric, he's already famous. He went viral. You had a viral video recently. He went viral with Emirates. So tell us your story from the beginning.
My story from the beginning. Okay, so I moved to Dubai almost 8 years ago, and I didn't know how to speak English. I didn't have any friends in Dubai. I didn't know anyone, and I didn't have a job. I just moved like that, I took a risk and come to Dubai. And through my journey, I was learning English, and I was looking for a job. The first job I had was cleaner, and then I was waiter, and then I was personal trainer, and then I was salesman, then I was real estate, and now I'm full-time model. So, and now I'm fluent in English as well,
Yeah,
as you guys can see.
mashallah.
So yeah, that's a bit of the story.
No, he's honestly amazing. And I'll put more interviews I'll link his other interviews below because his story is really amazing, so inspiring. And this is why I'm really sorry, but I will not excuse the Dusties because this guy he's gone so far and he literally turned his life around. He came to this country not speaking English and made a life of himself. To be honest, that's actually a short amount of time, 7, 8 years. It is a short amount of time to completely change your life around this.
I think it's long. You know what? I always tell to myself, if I knew already how to speak English when I came, or if I knew anything about Dubai, it would be faster.
Really?
Yeah. 100%.
What made you come to Dubai in the first place?
It was easy. As a Cameroonian, you don't have much. If you're Cameroonian and you are poor, like you don't have money in Cameroon, it's very difficult to leave your country. So I was looking for a country that can allow me to travel in the country without visa. And then they were Dubai. But at that time, you needed visa, but you can just pay it online and get it the same day. So it was
that's
so easy.
amazing.
So Dubai was the easiest option.
So how old was you when you came to Dubai?
24.
24?
Yeah.
Oh, so young.
I was very fresh, young.
Oh, mashallah. Look at you now. So, Eric, I have a lot of questions for you. I have a dusty forecast, though, so I have some news. So, okay, every blue-eyed person on Earth is a descendant of one single person, scientists find. So they all came from, 10,000 years ago, 8,000 years ago, they all came from one person. But my question is, does that mean everyone, if you have blue eyes and I have blue eyes and we have a child, is that child a product of incest? Or surely? No?
I don't think so, because by the time the family is already so big, so I wouldn't consider it as incest. Now the families, it can be like incest, but very, very
Very far.
far.
It won't affect the
yeah,
bloodline.
Exactly.
Another news I have, will men be wiped out by a fading Y chromosome? What current science finds? So apparently, the Y chromosome is less and less. And in a few million years, there will be no more men, apparently, unless we make a new sex tune.
Damn. I don't.
So in a few million years, we might not have any men anymore.
Where did you get that information?
Actually, let me find it. It's from a news article.
Damn, that's deep.
I know, it's crazy. I was reading it and I was like, surely not.
As me too. I'm sure it can't be possible.
Like, as much as I talk about the Dusties, I don't want all men to be extinct. Like, the Dusties can go extinct.
To be all gone.
Exactly. No, we need some. We need some men, the good ones. Right, where is this? Let me just Google. Will men be wiped out by... But to be honest, I read another article where women, they'll be able to have babies by themselves. I don't know if they can already do it now. So they'll take, I can't remember if it's from their bone marrow, but the woman can just... But I wouldn't want that. I'd want to have a baby with someone. Like, that's the whole point.
But and I feel like if they do that, they're just gonna destroy the humanity.
Yeah,
Like, women won't need men anymore, and then it's gonna be a battle now, more than ever. Like, that's not.
But that's scary as it is. Yeah. NDTV. But I still think scientists will find a way.
They better not.
The scientists working on this subject have confirmed the Y chromosome, crucial for male development, is shrinking and could eventually disappear. This theory, not from sci-fi, suggests a future where only females are born. While men's XY chromosomes trigger male development, the Y chromosome's current size and decline raises concerns about potential new human species. And apparently the platypus, the XY pair, is just an ordinary chromosome with 2 equal members. This suggests the mammal X and Y are ordinary pair of chromosomes not that long ago.
You know, when that will happen, if that happen, we'll be all dead.
Yeah, true. What to do?
So there's nothing to worry about it for me.
Anyways, Dusty Diaries, please share yours if you have any. So one of my Dusty Diaries is I deleted my friend from Snapchat. To be honest, now that I've deleted a lot of people from Snapchat, I'm not really using it anymore. Do you use Snapchat?
Not really. I don't use Snapchat.
I feel like I've really stopped using it now, unless someone messages me on it.
Yeah,
But,
same. Then, but I don't really use it.
So my friend sent me an inappropriate picture of a girl. Well, I think it's inappropriate. Other people might not think it's inappropriate. So I just deleted him straight away because what? Like, do you think that's appropriate to send to me? And this will go into the topic what we talk about today, boundaries. Straight away, instant delete. Because that's so inappropriate.
You know, people are different, you know. Yeah, people are different. Why someone can think it's inappropriate, you know, you might think like it's not appropriate or it is appropriate. So before you delete them, did you ask him anything?
No.
Like, you just straight.
Yeah, straight away.
Okay.
No, but you're right. I think communication, maybe that is something I need to work on.
Me, I'll be like, listen, don't send me things like that anymore. If you send me things like, and very cold and very sweet, if you send me things like that again, I'll block you. And if he does that, then he chooses his way. I block, you know. But you're pretty harsh, like.
No, yeah. You know what? I feel like I used to be too nice and I used to be very naive. Even when you met me, 1 year ago?
Yes.
Was it a year ago now?
Yes.
I was very like, I talk too much, and you even told me, literally Eric told me, he was like, and it's true, when I was be on shoots, I'd be telling my business, and now that I'm mature and now that my brain is developing, you know, I'm like, not everyone needs to know my business.
Yeah.
And I just feel like now that I have strong boundaries, people don't mess around with me. They don't play with me, like even my friends.
That's
and
good.
So that's one of my boundaries. Like, yeah, so time management is one of my boundaries. Like, if you don't respect my time, I'm not going to respect yours. Sorry, like. And especially on shoots, you probably have this when you go on your shoots. If you're not on time, it shows that, like, you don't take your job seriously. No?
You know, about that, you know, I do take my job very, very seriously, but I'm always late.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's model behavior though, because when I was modeling full time, I was always late as well in London.
I'm always late, but it's not because I don't care about my job or whatever. Because once I do the job, I could be late 30 minutes, but once I'm on set, I will give the best that I've ever give. And then you will look at the picture or the video or the final product and be like, wow, okay, you were right to be late. You know?
No, you are literally the life of the party. I feel like when you're on a shoot, you bring the energy, you bring the vibes. I remember Ling Ling. Without you, I think the energy would have been like... Because I was literally, we'd fallen asleep. It was such a long shoot.
It
Do you
was
remember?
a long day.
I was on your shoulder like...
It was a long day.
It was so long. Anyways, another boundary. Because for me, time is one thing you cannot get back. Money, you can get money anytime. Money comes and goes, but time, like you cannot buy time.
I have a friend. There's this meme on Instagram, like if there's an appointment or there's an invitation, you have to invite one friend. If that friend come late, you will have like 10,000. But that friend has to come late. And I always have that one friend of mine, like, because I know every time we set an appointment, we say we're going somewhere, he's always gonna be late. Oh, but we love him,
Yeah.
But that's him.
And it doesn't annoy you.
It's super annoying. So what we do now is we trick him all the time.
Yeah,
we
I
say
do
an
that.
hour before because we love
I
him,
do that.
We say an hour before and then he will get ready and then be like,
Yeah.
okay, good. Now you're on time.
No, remember, we had like a Galentine's meal one time, and one girl was taking ages to get ready. We were supposed to leave. No one had left the house yet. I was waiting in the car with my friend. And I was so annoyed. And I told myself after that, I'm not doing this ever again. I will just leave. Khalas, because it's just annoying. And I had a flight the next day. And I was like, so you don't care about me. I need to sleep. This is just ridiculous. And it just ruins the mood. Honestly, I feel like if you're with a group of people and they come later to the restaurant, say if someone's supposed to come now and they come, it's okay because I'm with you. If I'm just sat alone, I don't mind being alone for a couple of minutes. But half an hour, 1 hour, I think that's just so
much.
rude. I have a friend, she literally, sometimes she just won't turn up. And it's like, how do you expect to maintain friendships like this?
Yeah,
We're all adults,
that's
you know?
my friend. Yeah.
Like in aviation, we have a quote that says, if you're on time, you're late. And it's so true. Like if you're on time, you need to come a bit earlier. And the plane's not going to wait for you. The plane will just go. No, like, what else? Some more of my non-negotiables are cheating, backbiting, alcohol, any form of addiction, smoking. I know you like a cigar, but I hate smoking. I don't mind smoking, but not near me, not in my face. I have a friend back home, like they smoke like chimneys. And then, do you mind if I have a cigarette? And it's like, yes, I do mind. I'm asthmatic. And I'm just sat there and I really love them, but I'm just...
Yeah, I feel you.
It just hurts my chest physically.
I feel you.
And he said, he talks about his mum. And he's like, her parrot's got cancer because she smokes so much. And I was looking at his parrot because he has a parrot. And he thinks because by opening the window, his parrot doesn't have cancer. And it's like, people don't see the wrong within themselves. So your mum is naughty for smoking, but you're not naughty for smoking. Like...
Yeah, that's bad. I agree.
What else? Narcissism, abuse, lack of communication, which actually I need to learn communication, like you said. What are some of your boundaries?
For me, it's when you lie.
Yeah, I hate lies, especially stupid white lies. Like,
but the thing is, sometimes I don't mistake like not telling and lying.
yeah,
There's a lot that I'm
no,
not
that's
gonna,
the difference. Though.
There's a lot that I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
but
of course.
that's not lie, But if I ask you something straight and you lie to me, you tell me something and it's not that. That's very
Yeah,
annoying.
I hate that.
But I feel like to get to that level, you need to be at a certain level, even with yourself. Because me too, I was lying a lot before, But then you grow up, you realize that what, nobody actually care. And if someone care,
It's
whatever
true.
you tell them, they will stay. And if they don't, like life goes on. So I will tell you things very truthful to your face.
Yeah.
You like it, we go along. If you don't like it, move. At least
Yeah.
I told you, we're not gonna have any headache later.
That's what I like. I always say I wish people was more straightforward and just honest, because I like people who are direct and say it how it is. Even if I might be offended, I would rather the truth than go around or I find out from someone else it was a different story. Because that's a lie as well. If you tell me a different version and then it's not true, I just don't understand.
And even when I was lying, I didn't have peace of mind.
You cannot, no.
And I hate it.
Yeah.
So I want to have peace of mind 24/7.
Yeah,
so I'll
it's
tell you
true.
things straight and then we move
Yeah.
on.
This is what I always say. Peace is so important. My peace is more important than anything. And even me, when I was younger, I used to say white lies over ridiculous things. And now I look back and I'm like, it actually didn't matter. Like, and if but I would lie to make something sound better, but it wasn't even a big deal. And it's like, if they didn't like it, then they can go away. Like,
I agree.
but yeah, I mean, a white lie, whatever. Like, oh, do I look fat in this? Or, but actually, no. If I look fat in this, then you're not a good friend if you don't tell me, or if I smell
you
or
see,
something.
that is the thing. Me, I'm very straightforward, very straightforward,
Yeah.
and I tell the truth. And sometimes it hurt, but I'm like, you just ask me, like,
Yeah, don't ask.
Did you expect me to lie? No, you look fat. Yeah, big. What did you eat? Are you? I will tell you. You ask me. Oh, why are you telling me that? Like, well, you ask me. If you don't want to know that, you don't ask me.
Don't ask. This is what one supervisor said at work. This girl was asking everyone, oh, how old do you think I am? And then she was getting upset at the answers. And the supervisor took her to one side and said, look, if you don't like people guessing your age, don't ask people how old they think you are, because you're going to be offended. And it's so true. I would never ask, like, if I was conscious about something, I'd never ask, oh, how old do you think I am? Like, but I don't know, some people, they want their ego to be stroked a bit.
I agree.
But anyways, learning how to say no. How would you advise someone, because you've given me good advice before, and you say no to a lot of shoots, like, you know, bad rates. How do you say no to people?
So the thing with me is, the thing with me is, I think I have something, like, I can see the future. Not clearly, sometimes clearly, but sometimes blurry. So if you
You might have a gift. You might be, I saw on TikTok, it's called clairvoyant or Claire, you might have it, you know.
I swear, I
think you
think
do.
I do have it. So you can come to me and tell me something like, what was the question? Is it how to say no?
Learning how to say no, yeah.
And you're like, okay, Eric, there's something like I want you to do this, and I'm sitting and I'm gonna be thinking, what if I do that? What if I do that? How is it gonna benefit me? And then I take like all the option, and then I see thing working, thing not working out. And if I don't like it, I just cut it straight. Like no, you know, like I don't want to do it. That's it. Like, but for me, it's more about seeing the future, like projecting myself later. After, if I say yes, what would happen? Is it gonna make me feel a bit weird or not giving me peace? Or if I say no, like, I just cut it straight. I say no, you know, I'm not gonna do it.
I would rather say no than, oh, maybe, and this and that. Because I feel like you know within your heart what you do and don't like. For example, if you invite me to the club, I will not go. Because I don't drink. I don't like to go. I don't know. I used to in England. But now in Dubai, it's just weird.
For example, if someone asks me money, like a friend, like I need 1,000. I would think, well, what if I give him? Like, I know he wants to give back, but what if he cannot? You know, and then I'm gonna be mad at him, and I just say no.
This is the thing I've realized with lending money. The same way people are quick to ask are not the same way people are quick to give. So for me, I'm not going to lend money unless I'm happy to not see it again, because so many times I've given money and I've not seen it back. And it's caused arguments and I've lost friends because of it. And it's like, why ask in the first place? I don't get it.
Me, my close friend, you know, when I lend money, first, like, I'm not gonna lend money. I'm gonna be like, listen, I don't have this amount, but take this, maybe half, and manage with the other half.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't wanna have to run behind you to ask you money. Like, and I wanna help because you're my friend, so take the half. Or if I don't have, I'll be like, I don't have.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, that's a big thing, money. Honestly, it causes a lot of drama.
It does.
And I just feel like some people, how can you know you're not going to give something back and be so cheeky to ask? Like, go to the bank. Like, one time, one of my friends asked me for £15,000.
Wow.
They're like,
That's a lot.
go to the bank. And it was for a business as well. Like, actually go to the bank. Because I don't have anyone in my life to go, oh, can you give me £15,000? So why? And even if I was going to give £15,000, is it not going to be to my mum, to something like that? Not to just anyone. Sorry.
I feel you.
Anyways, what do you think about being selfish in life?
I think if you want to get far in life, you have to be selfish.
You have to, I realised.
And being selfish, for me, I'm very selfish. Very selfish.
Yeah.
And I always say that straight up to people, so you don't get misled, you don't get confused. I'm selfish. I will always put myself first, always think about me. If I do put yourself before me, then I really love you. And then it's because I allow myself to. and I know that, okay, it's fine. Like, I know what I'm thinking about beyond. I know what I can rely on when I put you first. But most of the case, I always put myself first.
You have
Selfish
to.
till I die.
No, you have to. I've realized this. I used to be like too nice for my own good, do anything for anyone. But what I've realized is people say, oh, yeah, if you need anything, let me know. But it's just for decoration. They say things and they don't actually mean it. Like, who is there for you when you need someone's sofa to sleep on? God forbid. Who's actually there for you? God forbid if anything happens. People just say things. But when it comes down to it, are they actually there for you? This is why you have to have yourself. You cannot be, I don't know, giving all of your money, then you don't have money to pay rent. You have to be selfish and have your own priorities. And then you'll be happy. And if you're not happy within yourself, how can you be like a good family member, a good friend? I think being selfish is good because then you'll be happy and then you'll be happy around other people.
So,
Also, I think ghosting can be a form of being selfish and self-love too.
I think ghosting is immature.
Really?
Yeah. I think ghosting is immature. Like I say, for me, if you've done something wrong to me, I'm just not going to answer. I'm going to tell you, listen, this is what you did. And and the result of that is just fuck off. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, we're not going to see each other anymore. Like, but if I ghost you, that's mean I don't know you. We've been talking and blah, blah. But if I know you and we've been friends or we share something, like I know you, I'm not going to ghost you. I'm going to tell you, like, don't message me anymore.
But what if you've told someone, you've set the boundary and they're not listening? Because I've had it before where I've tried with a friend and I was mentally drained and I said, look, I'm mentally drained. Can we not talk about this? Yeah. Guess what? That didn't happen. So what do you do in that situation when you've tried to be like, look, no, and they still push that line? They still push.
Well, you talk at the beginning, that's fine. You warn at the beginning. But like ghosting, like no warning, you just ghost and disappear.
Yeah.
That's because even if someone do that to you, you will not like it.
Depends. Sometimes I don't mind. Sometimes I want people to ghost me.
Really?
Because I can't be bothered to have the conversation.
Okay.
But it depends. If it was a good friend, someone close to me that I care about, yeah. But
okay.
I don't know. Maybe I need to stop being evil and not... Because I do love just disappearing on people. I love it. I just love to disappear.
One thing I did last couple of days ago, I just changed my number.
I need to do that.
And I was like, so many dusties have my number.
No, it's so true. You need to eliminate the dusties. Yeah. I went through a lot of my socials. I need to do more actually. Like removed people and moved people. And it's so nice.
Like when I went viral, there's people from 2 years ago like, how did you get how you still have my number? I was like, no.
What was people messaging you?
Yeah, I saw your video. I'm happy for you. Oh, calling. Hey, I saw you on Love in Dubai, blah, blah, blah. And
okay,
I was
like...
No. Especially from that where I am now and where I'm going and where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
There's some people they can't have my number anymore.
You have to let the dusties go. Yes. Especially like you've already blown, but when you blow even more, like with what you're about to do, you're going to have even more people asking for favors. Oh, I saw you on, and it's like, okay, you saw me, carry on seeing me. Like, what do you want me to do with that?
Literally.
Like, what else? So I have some questions for you.
Bring it on.
Okay. Before I get into the questions, I remember I heard you on a podcast say, like people tell you, oh, be humble. And you're like, okay, be humble, but not too humble. So just expand on that. Because I like your mindset actually, because why does everyone have to try humble you? Be humble, but be humble. What? No, I've come far and I've achieved a lot, and especially you've come very far. Be humble for what? Like,
so I think the people who tell you to be humble is a reflection of themselves. It's like a reminder of themselves that they couldn't do what you're doing.
Yeah.
So right. Because you maybe talk your things and show off a bit, they want to be like, oh, like, no, don't do that. Don't say that. Be like that. Because they wanted to do things that you are doing and they couldn't. And now they want to make you feel bad for that. While if you do something and you're proud of it, should be screaming at it out loud. Whoever don't want to hear it, pass your way. Some people are happy when I speak out my mind. They're like, yeah, you should do that. Yeah, you should. Like my friend or people around me, they are very happy. They're like, yeah, you should do that. But people who are like jealous or people who can't take it, they're like, oh no, oh, you shouldn't be. For example, I say, I'm the best model that ever exists in the UAE. Best ever.
Yeah.
What I've done in the modeling industry, no model have ever done it. Doesn't matter if you're American, white, or ginger, whatever. I'm African, black, best ever in the UAE. And I own it. Now, another model will come like, oh, what, like, you shouldn't say that humble. Why? You haven't done even half of the thing that I've done in the modeling industry. Why? Who are you to tell me to humble myself?
Yeah, exactly.
So...
It's so true.
But at the same time, for me being humble is I know where I come from, and I know where I'm going, but I'm still grounded.
Yeah.
Like I live in JVC, I walk barefoot in the park to go walk my dog. People see me in the mall, you Eric Fit, I see you on Instagram, take a picture. Bro, take it. Like, what's the picture?
Yeah.
I have time. You want to talk? Let's talk, I'm very simple, but I don't walk around and be like, oh, like I'm better than you. I'm better. Like, of course,
exactly.
I'm normal. But if you want to talk about things that I've achieved or things that I've done, when I scream that I'm the best of what I've done, and you tell me to humble, no, I'm sorry. Like, if Cristiano Ronaldo can tell me to humble myself, but I'm sure he will not do that. He will be like, yeah, scream more.
Yeah, exactly.
But you who are dusty and nothing, you come and tell me to humble myself.
This is what I realized. The dusties and people, they don't want to see you better than them. So I'll be humble, but be humble. But it's like people are happy for you until you're doing better than them, until you're doing more than them.
And when it comes to that, I used to have so much friend in my industry, in the modeling industry. I used to have so much friend. And I used to like be happy for them. Like when they do things, I'm so happy for them because I believe, whatever you put out there, if you're jealous of people, you're not gonna have what you want because for example, you see someone driving a Rolls Royce, you be like, he probably selling drugs, he probably does that. You will never have a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you see someone with a Rolls Royce, you're happy, bro. I'm so happy. Like, oh, how did you get that? Oh, that's nice. I want to do this. You will also have it. So whatever you put out, that's what you get. And I forgot what I was saying. I lost track.
People want you to be on their level.
So the people in my industry, I had so many friends, but since I blew up, since I've done big campaign, big shoot, like I don't see anyone around. I don't see anyone around me anymore. It's quiet.
It's sad,
the people who used to like message me, congratulations. The bigger I go, the smaller the message. Like I don't receive any message anymore. I'm like, whoa, you used to be my friend. Like you used to message me, congratulate me all the time, and I used to do the same with you. But now you just stop. I'm like, okay.
It's a shame. Honestly, it's a shame how people feel when they're jealous and how they behave when they're jealous. And it's so unattractive. I'm the same as you. Like if I see someone, they have a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini Urus, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Beautiful, beautiful color. Even my friend, I don't want to say too many details, but she's already rich herself, but she met a rich boy. Now she's doing up housewife and he bought her a Porsche, like, the Porsche truck. And it's so nice. And when I went home and she picked me up, I was recording her. I was like, who is she? Queen? Who's that girl? Like, I was so happy for her. And I feel like your friends should be happy. If they're not, then they're not your friends. Like, it's okay to be a bit jealous, but use it as motivation. Like, oh, what can I do to get that Porsche or that Lamborghini? Not like, because you're right. If you're jealous and negative, then you're never going to have it. You're just going to be jealous forever.
Period.
Dusty.
So when it comes to being humble, I don't listen to that.
Good.
I don't. If you're not happy, move.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about 50-50?
50-50. So I don't agree with 50-50.
Good.
But if you see me, which happened a lot to me, if you see me and you want us to go out, why should I pay? You want us to go out. Why should I pay? Did I ask you anything? No. You want us, you and me, to go out. And you want me to pay for that. How?
I understand. So the person that's inviting should pay.
Straight.
So if a girl asks you, but to be honest, I don't think a girl should be messaging you and begging
Why
you.
not? No, it's not begging. A girl can be very straight. Listen, I find you very attractive. Do you mind us having a coffee or having lunch somewhere? Sure. Then you invite me. Then we go eat.
And she should pay.
She invited. Because the thing is, it can turn out very good. I can accept it, like, oh, I'm actually okay, let me just see. And then we have a conversation, and then I love her mind, and then she's actually attractive. And then next thing I know, I like the conversation. Hey, next week, do you want to come with me? Now I'm inviting. Simple. But out of my way like that, you can't message me and tell me, oh, let's go somewhere, and you expect me to come, bring myself, and pay for it. I didn't ask you nothing. That money, I can feed my dog with that at home. I can put petrol in my car. But if I want us to go out, hey, are you free this time? Like, whatever. I'll pick you up. No, 50 for what? You didn't ask me anything. You were sleeping on your bed. Your makeup, your everything, like, you put it on you, your nice dress and everything. You come sit with me, your time, and then I ask you 50-50 for what? I'm a dusty, please. No, that's not possible. No. So if I do that, if I message you and I ask you to do all those effort with your time, your makeup, your clothes, your smell and everything, come, I don't expect 50-50 is not even in my mind. No. But also, if I cannot pay, I'll shut up. I'll sleep in my house.
This is what I say. Like, even I tell girls as well, not just boys, if you can't afford to date, why are you dating? You have bigger fish to fry. You have other things to be worried about. You have bigger priorities. If you have 2p in your bank account, why are you on Instagram messaging girls, oh, let's go on a date? For what?
This is something that really pisses me off with people in Dubai. Especially girls. You're broke. You are actually broke. You're not even making more than 20K in Dubai to survive, but you're out there be like, oh, this boy. Oh, I may say, maybe you want them boys to give you money. Okay, fine. But if you want love or you want a dating, your life is not even straight.
No.
You hate your job. You're miserable. Your family have this. Like, come on, focus on your journey. Whoever come along will come along. But while you're outside talking, you should be talking with people who have money about business, because that's how you don't know a situation will come and you will make money. Business idea or whatever. Let's go to this meeting. Let's go meet this person. But no, you're there. Let's go to this club. Let's go to that. Or let's meet this boy did this to me. Like, come on. You're stupid. On top of being stupid, you're broke. I don't understand.
No, these dusty girls I cannot be friends with, because in London it's a big thing, Oh, I don't have the Uber app on my phone. What do you mean you don't have the Uber app on your phone at your big age? If you can't afford £20 to go home, you shouldn't be out in the first place. Like, stay in your house, go to work, get a job. You're healthy, you're young, you can get a job. You're sat on the sofa on your bottom doing nothing. For what? Like, I don't like this whole culture of finesse guys, get money from guys. No, get your own money. Actually, get your own money. Get your own ducks in a row, because this is how abuse happens. This is how people control you, manipulate you. Let's say you meet a rich guy on the street. Okay, good. Now he has the power to feed you, the power to make you homeless. And now what? I always tell women, have your own ducks in a row, because then what can a man take from you? What can he do to you? He can't control you. He can't. If he abuses you, okay, you can leave. And I know it's easier said than done. It's obviously people have different circumstances. But what you're going to, even if you're married, I think you should still have something for yourself. I'm not saying full-time can be part-time, you can work from home. But as well, boys do that as well.
What do they do?
What you just said, like they will invite girls out and they don't have any money themselves.
Oh, yeah. Okay, them I don't actually. Boys they are very courageous. Like me, I don't understand those kind of people. I don't, because they have no shame and they have balls. Like
it's
I don't
embarrassing.
That.
And then they have the cheek to come to girls and say you're bougie, you're stuck up, you're stush. Okay, but Confused.com.
But the guy himself who does that, he should feel ashamed about himself.
He should feel very ashamed. Yeah. Because, you're bougie. Why are you approaching me then if I'm bougie? Like...
Maybe he didn't know you were bougie. But
people always tell me, and I don't think I'm bougie at all. Like, I don't think I'm bougie.
It's okay to be bougie.
It is okay to be
It
bougie,
is.
but I don't ask for, like, some girls, they ask a lot. I don't actually ask for a lot. I ask for, you know, the basic things, common sense, human decency, manners. I don't ask a man to be rich and a millionaire and David Beckham and Ronaldo. I don't ask for that. But these guys, they don't even want to do the bare minimum. And it's like, you're out here calling girls gold diggers, but what are they digging, please? Digging for what? Your dust? Digging for what, please? I don't get it. Like, and I notice it's always the guys calling gold diggers. It's always the guys who don't have anything for the gold diggers to dig. Because if you had gold to dig, you would let people dig and you'd be like, oh, whatever. Like, yeah, she's a dusty, whatever. Here's a handbag, whatever. Oh, whatever. You just, like, these girls you'd just be playing with, whatever. I don't ever hear rich guys saying, oh, gold digging is. It's always the dusties talking about gold diggers. It's like, don't worry. You don't need to worry then about gold diggers.
Yeah,
Like-
I guess so.
What do you think about that? Do you agree or you don't agree?
No, I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like, if you cannot, like you said it clear, if you cannot date, stay home. If you
Stay
cannot,
home.
don't go out and embarrass yourself.
Exactly.
Please don't.
Even me, I wouldn't go out if I didn't have the means to buy myself a coffee or
Like I say, me, once everything is calculated, like I know, okay, rent is pay, okay, car
Yeah.
maintenance, dog food, like everything, and I have like maybe 2,000 that I know that okay, that's for my shopping, and then I have 1,000 left. Okay, let me enjoy. But if I see that I have nothing left after finishing I will stay home,
Khalas.
even if it's Beyonce who say let's go on it out. But I'll be like,
Good.
I'm busy.
Good.
I'm busy.
No, you have to.
I don't want to go out there and embarrass myself. Nah.
You cannot.
Or if I really like you, I will tell you, listen, it's been a hell of a month. I'm tired right now, you know? So
Yeah.
wait for me next week or next month. I will take you out. If you agree, good. If you're not, bye.
Yeah.
Simple.
And I
Like-
feel like a nice person would understand that.
Very much. And like I said, there's no need to lie like, oh no, I got this, let's go. No, you're going to embarrass yourself
Why do people do this? Like pretend to have.
and then you're not going to have peace.
Yeah, exactly. Like showing off, oh, I have this, and you're miserable, and your mum had no food in the fridge. Like you have bigger fish to fry.
That's right.
So I want to ask you about the haters, the troll comments, because I actually didn't know you had like troll comments. Because when I see your social media, I always see positivity. I always see like, bro, I'm so happy for you. You motivated me. Like you inspire so many people. I didn't know you had all of this. You had
Okay.
hate too.
I can actually turn my phone on. Yeah, I'm on the comment now. I
Can't believe it.
so the thing is, I just don't entertain the negativity.
Yeah.
You know, when you focus on shit grows.
It's true.
You know,
It's so true.
I don't wanna like I only focus on what I want and what I'm aspire to and what I like. For example, positivity. That's all I'm focused on. Reply to that. Put it on my story. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But the negativity, I just ignore it or I just laugh at it and then move on. You know. So let's see some of my negative comment now that we're here. So he's gay, straight, but that one I answer with your dad. Yes. yeah. Another
I
one.
love saying stuff like that.
Another one. So you literally started to scam people. Yeah. So I'm selling a course. By the way, you got my course.
I bought your course. It's very good, actually. Guys, buy his course. It's so good. It's for models. He's also got a workshop. Like, he's not one of these people who's like, oh, yeah, join my trading course. It's not like that. He's actually got a course. He gives useful information. Eric's actually, like, real. He's not one of these
my
scam-
course is because so many people was asking me about
Yeah,
modeling, and I don't have
everyone.
time to answer to everyone. So I made a course about modeling. So someone say, what did he say? So another one say, let me guess, you're selling a course, and then start laughing. And then I say, let me guess, you have a 9 to 5.
Let me guess, you're Dusty. How about that?
And it's like, people say, oh, that's a scammer, he's selling a course. The other one say, nigga. Really?
No, unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What did I do? I don't know. I just
Are they on a
passed it.
fake profile, by the way?
Yes, most.
See?
Most of
They
them.
will never come on their real profile and be calling you.
And other one like, oh, this video is so fake. How did you record how did you knew How did you know from 2017 and you record yourself to make this video? And that's
Are you
what we were
stupid?
saying earlier, that I can see sometime the future.
Yeah.
I was recording, but maybe I wasn't aware that I was going to make this video, but I was recording myself knowing that one day I'm going to watch this and laugh.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to watch this video where I'm struggling and I'm going to laugh about it because I'm going to make it so big.
Yeah.
And I never knew, okay, I will make a video about it, but it just came. And it's hard for people, someone who is not a visionary, someone who doesn't see the future.
Yeah.
You'll be like, you fake it, it's not real. That video, you took it maybe yesterday and pretend it's 2017. So
They cannot comprehend. These people, they cannot comprehend anything other than their dusty mindset. They cannot. And how old are they? 90 years old? Do they not record every day?
Some people who hate comment, they are even old. Yeah.
I find it so embarrassing, honestly. I get it, 14-year-old boy sat in his mum's basement. Okay, they don't know any better, they're immature. But a fully grown adult to take time out of their day to comment on another person's video, get a job, that's jobless behavior, it's dusty behavior. And it's actually embarrassing. I would never, and I think you would never as well, waste my time to go on someone. If I don't like a post, swipe.
That's it.
Don't want to see this, swipe, delete.
That's
It's
it.
like, people have too much time on their hands.
Unless I know the person, what I
Yeah.
mean? I'll be like, bro, what the hell,
Yeah.
laughing about it, But
Yeah.
if I don't know you, swipe. I don't have time.
Like, people have too much time on their hands, honestly. I don't understand.
So yeah.
Okay. Do you still want to treat yourself to charter a jet? I remember the last time we spoke, no, the time before that, you wanted to treat yourself to a jet. You still want to?
Oh, of course. It's happening this end of the year.
Oh, yes.
It's on my. It was on
I
my.
was so happy for you.
That picture of my vision board with my car, with Emirates and with the jet. They already have the car. Tomorrow I'm even shooting for Emirates again.
Oh, well done.
That's probably my 10th shot with Emirates, And the
So
jet,
cool.
the jet is something like, it's in here.
Yeah.
It's definitely. So I'm going to Nigeria in November for something that I've been invited at. I forgot the name.
I have it actually. The Global Entrepreneurship.
Exactly. Private jet.
Was it the festival? Global
Yes.
Entrepreneurship.
Festival, yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're an
So, yeah,
ambassador.
of course, I still want to treat myself. Oh, I didn't go through all that dark time to come here and not
you
treat
deserve
myself.
it, honestly.
No, I will treat myself still.
But
Yes.
like I said to you before, being on a jet is only good if you're with people around you who's actually good vibes, you love, like friends, family. When you're on a jet just by yourself or I don't know, say if it's for work and it's just work people, it's just like, okay, cool.
Let me tell you something. I don't care about being with people.
No?
I don't.
You like being alone.
It's not that I like being alone. I've been in situation in Dubai where I was staying 3 days without eating.
Oh,
Sometime
yeah.
I actually thought I was gonna die because I wasn't eating. My body was weak. I was crawling, and no one knew about it.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that no one actually cares.
People don't see this. They don't see the struggle. They want to say all this nonsense, but they didn't see you when you was like this.
No one knew and no one
Yeah.
cared. So now, if I'm on a jet alone, that's fine.
Yeah.
People say it's lonely at the bottom, or it's lonely at the top. But I was at the bottom. It was
Yeah.
lonely as hell. Like one of my biggest fears, one of my biggest fear, it's electricity. Like I'm scared to
Yeah.
be electrocuted and
Oh,
dying.
electrocuted.
Yes.
Oh.
And dying alone.
Oh.
Like if I die with people, if we are like 50 people
Yeah.
and there's bomb, I'm cool. I'm cool to die. But
Yeah.
if I'm alone, I'll freak out.
Yeah. I think that's a man thing because my dad said that as well.
Yeah?
My dad, I don't know if I should say this, but he said one time, there was these people around him and he was sat at a fire pit and all these people was dancing around him, was like, oh, what's your wish? And he said, I don't ever want to die alone. And he didn't die alone. So I think that's a man
I'm
thing. You
happy
don't want to
for you.
die alone. You want to be taken care of.
Rest in peace.
But sorry, continue. Yeah, God rest his
okay.
soul.
So yeah, on the jet, I'll be so happy alone because when I almost died from hunger with no
Yeah,
money,
you're
nothing,
right.
I was alone. So I wouldn't mind being alone again
Yeah.
in my jet. you know, knowing that I pay for it, I'm getting treated like, please bring me champagne. I'm eating my, you know, I can I smoke cigar? It's allowed? Yeah, thank you. Light it
Yeah.
up. And I look and I'm like, yeah. And I record myself again.
Yeah.
Because when I was struggling and almost dying, I record myself as well. Because I
Yeah.
wanted, if something happened, you know, you see my phone, you know that, okay, this is how he died, you know. I never, sometimes I was also recording, like, knowing that if I go through that, when I'm going to look at that, it's going to remind me that I come from very
Yeah,
far.
exactly.
You know. So, yeah, when I'm going to be on Jet, I'm also going to record and be like, hey, alone with people, I do not care.
Yeah.
I'm on the journey, you know. So, of course, it's more fun with people, but I really don't care. Alone. I myself, I'm a whole vibe, like you
Yeah,
say.
you're
So,
right. You are.
alone, I'll be like, look what we did, bro. Look what we did. Couple of years ago, you didn't even have a bank account, or you
Yeah.
were struggling to eat 1 dirham, go take the bread and eat with water. Now you're flying jet.
MashaAllah.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's life, you know.
No, honestly, I think everything you went through though made you into who you are today, made you a strong person. Do you think you'd be the same person you are, motivated and strong and confident, you know where you're going in life, if you didn't go through that journey?
Definitely not.
I agree. I don't think so. I think these things in life, they make you strong. I don't think you'd be who you are today if you didn't, because now you've had rock bottom. You will never reach there again. You will not allow yourself to go there again.
No.
Whereas I feel like people who've had it all, they don't know what it's like to be rock bottom. So it's
No, I feel
you will never let yourself get to that point again.
Nah, definitely not. And I know what it's like. Even for people, like I say, I've been through that, and it changed me into a very good person, because now I know people, I see people, and I'm like, you don't know what is going
Yeah.
through. It might be, look, it's working here. I know how much the salary here, or some people doesn't even have a job. You don't know what is going
Yeah.
they're going through. Just, you know,
It's so true.
if I can help, I help. If I cannot, you know.
Yeah, this is why I say, like, no excuse for the Dusties, because I don't know, unless they've actually been through what you've been through. No, don't come with me with excuses with your privileged self, your privileged life, your privileged passport. I remember we had a conversation before and we was talking about someone and you was like, how can you complain? I'm African.
Thank you for mentioning it. I
And
don't,
it's just, how can you actually complain?
people
Please?
are ungrateful.
They are.
People
so
are
ungrateful.
ungrateful. How can you complain? How? Like, I know people, like, okay, we cannot compare ourselves with people who are in Palestine with
Of
the war
course,
and
yeah.
everything. They can complain.
Of
you know.
course. Of course.
How can you complain? You're not sleeping in the street. You can travel around the world. You have
Yeah.
a job.
You have parents, you're not in a war-torn country.
You know how hard it is for an African to find a
Yeah.
house in Dubai?
Yeah.
Wherever I go, like, what's your nationality? This, no, we can't rent you there. I've been there.
I can't believe we still have this to this day.
You
I
have
can't
the
believe
money.
it.
You have the money, but it's like, nah, we don't want. So
I can't believe this is still happening. You know, there was a study with people's names and they applied with like English names. They applied with exotic
name,
names,
yeah,
Muslim names,
yeah, I've
African.
seen that.
And guess who got more jobs? The English names. And it's like, really, we're going through this still in this day and age. I had this conversation with some crew as well at work because we was talking about baby names. We have like, they had a list. I was like, oh, I need to have a list. And then one of the girls said, oh, you know, in America, you'll be stopped in security if you have a certain name. I don't want to say it because it's a very typical name. If you have this name, you'll be stopped in security. And I was like, what? Really? Like your name can stop you in security? And after that, I was like, no, my kids will have to have like really
I got you.
plain names then, because I wanted to have all these exotic names. I cannot, because if they're going to be stopped in security, I'm not going to give my kids a hard life just because of their name.
I get you.
Like,
I get you.
what?
Next.
No, honestly, if you have a British passport, like, I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it. Like, we're so privileged.
How many minutes we got?
Oh, okay, 10 minutes left. I have a good question. When was the last time you cried? Might be a bit deep, but
That's deep.
yeah.
That's very deep. You know, sometimes I cry from joy as well.
I love that, yeah.
Sometimes I cry from joy. Sometimes I cry with emotion, like some last time, I can't tell.
No,
I can't.
it's hard for men because men like
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I know when, but I can't say it. But I do cry. I do
Good.
cry. But not in front of people,
No,
like,
yeah.
just with myself, and I'm like,
oh
and then you swipe your tear, and then you go
yeah,
out like
move
nothing
on.
happened.
Oh, I remember we had this conversation before where we said sometimes we're so happy to be in Dubai and we just want to cry, and it's so true. Like,
Exactly.
because you have to remember, like, you can't. This is another question I have for you. When will enough be enough? Like, at what point will you think, okay, I can stop now? Like, I know you will never stop, but do you have like a certain figure in your mind? Do you have a certain, I don't know, campaign, money? Is there something where it's like, okay, after that, then I'm done?
You know, like I have something in my mind. Like, for example, after being on Netflix with my own
Yeah.
movie, but then I'm like, maybe it's gonna give me this thing that I want more.
You will
I
want
wanna be
more,
or
for
not.
sure.
Now I wanna be with Denzel Washington on
Yeah,
the
it's
movie.
true.
Like, so I
So true.
cannot really tell. Yeah, even if
No?
I have like $5 million now, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, it's okay. But then I have it, I can be like, no, I need 10 because I have this.
Yeah.
So maybe never. Maybe I don't know.
That's the thing. It's never going to be enough. It never will. Do you feel pressure to be financially stable as a man?
Yeah, definitely. Because my mom she's 60.
Yeah.
She's 60 next year, and I can die anytime. She can die anytime. So yeah, I have pressure, and I need to make my mom very happy. She needs to see things that she never seen in her life
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
before she goes.
I saw this on TikTok. Like people make videos and they say, this is your parents' first time living life too. And I think we always forget that. We think our parents are these superheroes, but actually this is their first time at life as well. It's not just us.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah.
they're experiencing what we're experiencing. You know, they're experiencing life for the first time also. How many minutes?
You can take another 5 minutes. It's okay.
Any advice you would tell your younger self? If you could go back to your younger self, baby Eric, teenage Eric, what would you say to him?
You know, to be honest, I wouldn't say nothing to
Really?
him. I would let him do his thing.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. But there's thing that I can say to the future, Eric.
Yeah.
To the young one, figure the shit yourself. I will not say
Yeah.
anything. Like, it's good that no one tell me thing and I figure
Yeah.
it out. Yeah, maybe if people was telling me, actually, I would want, not like to tell myself, but I would have want people to tell me more thing. Like, you're good. You know, like, we love you. You know, you're going to be something. But
Yeah.
me, like, no. But people didn't tell me that, so I figured out.
I think people don't really tell men this. No one really says to you, oh, I love you, well done, you're doing well. And I think it's really sad, actually.
But to my future one, to myself from 10 in 5 years, just gonna tell him, just remember.
Oh.
Remember.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh.
That's it. You know.
So what's next for you? Are you allowed to tell us or no?
There's so many things. There's so many but I don't want to put it out there.
Okay.
You know. But
Let's keep it a secret.
But the thing is, people are gonna watch this and be like, and then when they're gonna watch the thing that is
Yeah.
coming, they'll be like, oh, it makes
Yeah.
sense, you know. It makes sense. You can feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm
They will
excited.
probably feel it when they watch.
Of course,
So,
yeah. No, I'm
we'll see.
excited to see your growth, honestly. What else? Okay. That's it. Thank you so much, Eric. It's been so nice to have you here. Hopefully you'll come again. Hopefully.
Thank you for having me. The Fly Girl podcast. I
That's it,
can't believe
guys.
it's been like 1 year
I know.
that we met, and here we are.
No, honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do this without you.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Honestly, because Eric has
Thank
motivated
you.
me so much. He's like, he always says, like, so what? Because when I wanted to post on YouTube and I was messaging you and I was like, oh, I have this block, I don't know what it is. And you was like, why? Who cares? Do you have any advice for any people who do care?
Start. No one
Yeah.
gives a shit about what you're doing. Just do it.
So true.
And a lot of people don't know what they're actually doing, but they do it anyway. That's why they pass you, because they did it.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they were doing, but they did it. I started my academy. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just did it, and it worked out so
Yeah,
well.
see?
People thought I did it before. No, it was my first
Yeah.
time. I didn't know, but I just started. So the only thing that separates winner and loser is action. You
So
took action.
true. Action.
You
yeah.
took action. Now we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
And in a year later, you're gonna have 1 million followers on
Oh,
YouTube, and
inshallah,
then
yeah.
that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Take care, everyone. Have a lovely day. Bye.